Feels like every time we're about to be back to normal, our world gets turned upside down again. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I'm coming from home.
Have you even started to ask yourself the hard questions yet?
Really, Mom?
I'm trying to protect my people, taking the toll.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the Shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about the Shy Season 4, Episode 7. This is the recap. Now I'm going to try my best to focus on all the key points in this episode. If I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. Crazy episode, man. Like I said in my quick thoughts early impressions video, this episode, it was almost all over the place, man. We got some action. We got some sad storylines. Of course, new storylines that developed. Secrets get out. At the end of the day, I got a feeling it's going to create more issues for some certain characters. And that's, of course, your boy Trey and what he went through in this episode. So we're definitely going to talk about that. Like I said, you guys leave your theories, predictions, everything down below, man. Let me know exactly what you thought about this episode. So let's begin, man. What did we see in episode 7, titled Black Messiah? Now, Keisha, she's got her baby back, and we didn't really see any type of drama between her and Octavia. I guess Octavia agreed, and it was no big deal. We know that Nina is trying to tell her daughter, like, look, you need to think things through. This is going to be tougher than you think. Keisha just wants her mom to support her, but Nina is trying to tell her the harsh reality of how hard this really is going to be and how society is going to make things harder for you. But Nina did say she's going to be there for her daughter no matter what. She just wants the best for her in her future. Now, we get to your boy Trey and Otis Perry. And Otis Perry, he got that cane, reminding me of Franklin Saint from Snowfall. I mean, he's trying to heal up. He's back in the community, right? And Duda does something that the fans have been waiting for a long time. Finally address what is going on in this trap house. And he has a conversation with Nuck if you buck. And Nuck was trying to, run his mouth like, man, look, I ain't going nowhere. Like, this is my spot. And Duda had to go old school Duda on him and check him and let him know he has by tomorrow to get up out of there, or we already know what's going to happen. So Nuck pretty much doesn't have any time at all. Now, what do you guys think about this storyline? Is Nuck going to be gone completely? I just don't know about that. For some odd reason, I don't think this is the last time we're going to see Nuck if you buck. I got a feeling that he may return in a very bad way for someone. Now, Jada done brought out the master clips, and she done shaved her head, y'all. Now, I'm not going to lie. Jada actually started to look better in this episode. She got herself together later on in the episode, but she just wants to start this recovery and finally just get over this and get through it. Hopefully that does happen. It does seem like things are going well for her, at least in this episode, as far as her physical health. Now we get to Imani and Trey. The trap house is clear, but they still have females there. They have to figure out a way how to talk to these girls and let them know that they are safe and that they can go and get up out of here. But we already know it's not going to be that easy. As we talked about, some of these girls probably want to stay in this place. And remember, a lot of these girls were not forced to be there. Some of them don't have support systems. So, of course, that trap house was a place that they could stay and have a home. Now, we know throughout this whole first half of the episode, Nina is struggling. She's keep getting flashes of LaPortia, topping her off in the last episode. Probably that Anita Baker song was playing in her head as well, because it was going down. We know eventually Nina is going to crack. She cannot keep this secret from Dre. Now, Kevin, he decides to say, you know what? Let me go play some video games. I got to get up out of here. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Nina kept it real with her son. She kept it real with him. She said, look, you need to stop worrying about Gemma, the homie hopper, messing around with your friend, and just get over it. Stop worrying about girls. Focus on school and your education. Now, Dre did make a good point that Kevin is depressed. He's going through some things, but I am glad that Nina told him the truth. Kevin definitely needs to get his head straight. At the same time, he is going to need support and help from the people that's around him. It's just crazy how everything is going on with his storyline, right? Then we get to your girl Tiffany and Emmett. And Tiff is talking about going to this party. And we already know what type of party it is, right? But Emmett is like, nah, I'm good. I ain't really trying to go. I'm cool on it. But deep down inside, we know what time it is. We know your boy Emmett want to go. And he's probably wanting to clap some cheeks. But once they get to the party, man, you already know it kind of changes up a little bit. Emmett and Tiff have a different type of vibe that I got. We're going to talk about that later on in this recap. Now, your boy Papa, he is just feeling very bad about what happened with him and Maisha. He's all in his feelings. I'm like, man, I want the OG Papa back from season 1. As I told you guys, he was raw, uncut. This time around, he is trying to give advice, love advice to Jake the Snake, telling him what he needs to do to get his girl. Of course, we know this spring fling dance is coming, and Jake wants to ask Gemma out, Gemma the homie hopper, that is, and he's trying to figure out a way to do it, and Papa's trying to give him great advice. I'm like, okay, it is what it is, man. I ain't really trying to see what Jake is trying to do to impress Gemma at all, to be 100% honest with you guys. We get back to your boy Kevin. Of course, he's not able to get this video game or even play it, but he does see Lene. Comes to find out, Lene has connects. She's able to play this game, and Kevin's like, look, can I play? You know what I'm saying? So the two go on the journey to the west side to play this game. Seems like they're going to be having a whole lot of fun, and Kevin, he just needs to get his mind off of Gemma the homie hopper and just start fresh with someone else new. But we know that Kevin did kind of catch some feelings in this episode, right? Then we get to Keisha and Tiffany. And Tiffany does give Keisha some good advice about not worrying about people. Everybody in the world is always in your business. They want to know everything that you're doing. Tiffany pretty much explained that she went through some things when she was first pregnant with EJ. Her family did not like what she was doing, but it is what it is. So now Keisha's feeling like, okay, you're right. I need to stop worrying about what people are going to say about my situation and what I'm doing with my kid, which is true. At the end of the day, it's Keisha's life. She's going to have to make, those decisions and deal with those consequences of her life choices. Then we get to your boy Trey. He's going around. He's trying to find Jamal. We know that Cherry, she was in there getting her OnlyFans on, because that's what it looked like to me. And of course, we know in this episode, her and Jamal ain't going to be having the best episode. But it's just crazy how it all opened up later on within that storyline, man. It's crazy. Get back to Jada, the family. Everybody's pretty much giving Keisha some good advice. We know that Keisha's pretty much having a baby shower. Of course, the people that was closest to her are there giving her good advice and good support. And she needs this. At the end of the day, I know Nina wants to protect her daughter and do the right thing for her in her future. But it is good to see, even though Nina does not agree with what she's doing, that she's there to support her. Everybody's there to support Keisha and what she's going to be doing with this child. Now, I'm eager to see how it's all going to play out and how the community is going to respond to Keisha keeping this child. I can't wait, man, because it's going to be very challenging for her to get through that. Now, we get back to Jake the Snake and Papa. And of course, Papa's giving Jake the best love advice once again. He is talking about the love languages. I mean, he's telling him all types of secrets and stuff like that on how to woo Gemma. I'm like, okay, Papa is the love expert like Martin. I'm like, we're going to see what's going to happen. But he's telling Jake, look, maybe you should just buy her a gift. Maybe that's one of the love, techniques you can use to get to Gemma. And that's what Jake is going to use. I'm like, man, it is what it is. In my mind, I'm like, it's just not going to work. You can go and try to woo Gemma the homie hopper all you want, but she's going to do the same thing she did to Kevin to you. But I guess we got to wait and see how that all plays out. Now, we get back to Imani and Trey. They're having a conversation with these girls. And of course, they are like, look, we don't have no place to stay. Yes, we can leave. Y'all want us to leave. Y'all cleared out the trap house, but Where are we going to go? And of course, these girls do not want to go stay in those shelters. It's not looking too good. This whole game plan had good intentions, but as of right now, definitely not looking good for Trey and Imani. Now, we get back to Jada, and she's having a conversation, a deep conversation with Nina. And Nina tells her the truth because, of course, the topic of Dre being brought up, and of course, we know that Nina could not hold water. She can't keep it in. She tells Jada the truth that, hey, I slept around, plain and simple. So now Nina has to figure out a way how she's going to explain this to Dre. Jada tells her that Dre is not a quitter. She's going to stick around. Don't worry about it, but you have to figure out a way to let her know the truth, right? And we get back to Imani, Trey, and comes to find out they're like, look, you know what? How about the girls that stay here? And we figure out a way to fix the place up. Maybe this is the place for them. Of course, one of the girls is like, yeah, I don't mind staying here. You know, I'm not afraid of any drywall or anything like that. So they turn this trap house to a fixer-upper. And maybe that's the best thing because now they have support. They don't have to worry about Nuck if you buck there, bossing them around, making them do things they probably don't want to do. So we're going to see how this goes in the future. As I said, I got a feeling we ain't seen the last of Nuck at all. We get to your boy Kevin and Lene. They're playing this video game, and of course, Lene, she's thinking she's dominating, but we know that Kevin is a beast. And Kevin, he does exactly what he always does, turns it around and destroys and dominates in video games. He's very good at it. He dominated Lene. She realized, like, okay, yeah, you're corny, but you a dog for real in these video games. It does seem like Kevin is having a great episode thus far. He's getting over Jimmy, the homie hopper, and he's kicking it with Lene. Then we get back to Imani and Trey. And of course, Imani is feeling some type of way because she's like, man, Trinity is not here. She cannot see what we've done. And she's feeling bad because she knows the situation that Trinity was in. And she takes blame for it. But of course, Trey comes up with a great idea by naming the place after Trinity. So now, you know, at least this place has a good start. We're going to see exactly how far this is going to go, but it is looking good for those girls there. As of right now, right after that, we seen your boy Trey. He said, you know what, I got to go meet Jamal and figure out what's going on. Now, in my predictions, I thought this was going to be the trap house, but no, it was not the trap house. Apparently, this guy Lance is Cherry's brother. You know, I had to replay this scene over because we hear Lance. He's like, look, you're not going to touch my sister, or this is the last time you're going to get into it with my sister ever. And Cherry, she's just pretty much an instigator. She's making things even worse. She done hit your boy Jamal. He's leaking. He's pissed off. This whole issue right here is something that Trey is probably like, damn, I done messed up. He doesn't have Big Mike with him. He's probably stressed out trying to figure out a way to fix this, which is going to be very difficult for him to do by himself. Now, Emmett has decided to go to this party with Tiff, and we know that Tiff has some clientele there. Of course, this is all fun for Emmett. He's like, you know what? Let me try something different, something out of my comfort zone, right? So this is what he does. He goes there, and of course, he's trying to, you know, mess around, see what he can get. But to be honest with you guys, I feel like Emmett was just there to have fun, just to see how things were going to go. And based on what we saw, doesn't seem like he had real, I would say, serious intentions of something happening. If it would have happened, so be it, but it did not. He had more chemistry just messing around and having fun with Tiff, in my opinion. And the two could not stay away from each other. And it does seem like this whole relationship is getting better. Their marriage, of course, it was not looking like that earlier on in the season. And speaking of relationships, your boy Kevin, he really does like Lene, or at least that's what they're making it seem to be. She tells him, look, it's not that serious. She doesn't see him like that. Yes, they can be friends, but that's about it. Your boy Kevin is going through it. He's like, man, I really liked her. She played video games. She's cool. To be 100% honest, I think he's just trying to get over Jimmy, the homie hopper, and find, you know, that empty void with Lene. And speaking of Gemma, the homie hopper, and Jake, the snake, he is sprung. He has taken Papa's advice and he's got her a gift. He asked her, of course, to this spring fling dance that's going to be coming up in the very next episode. The two bond. And as I told you guys, I don't really care about this relationship because I know what's going to happen. It's not going to work out. And I guess we're going to see later on if that is the case, right? But I just don't think it's going to be. Now, we get back to this party. And of course, as I told you guys, doesn't seem like nothing's really going to happen between Tiff and Emmett as far as them doing something with another couple. We know other couples were trying to get at them, but the two are just happy being with each other. How long will this last? Is it? Will the two say, you know what? This whole open marriage thing needs to just stop and we can end it right now. I don't know. We're going to see exactly how that's going to play out. We get back to your boy Jamal and Trey. He's outside trying to cool off. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really trying to cause no more problems. He's pissed off that Cherry done hit him. Of course, your boy Lance done popped up out there with the strap. And why even, if you're going to pull your strap out, just go ahead and pull the trigger. Ain't no use to playing around with a gun. See, something bad happened here. Your boy Trey is trying to break all this up, trying to stop this. He pretty much, he grabs Lance or whatever, trying to stop him from shooting Jamal. And then the gun drops. And once that gun dropped, Jamal picked the gun up and, of course, he sprayed and he hit Lance. So now Cherry's pissed off. Trey is pissed off that this has happened and they don't know how to fix this. Your boy Kevin done dyed his hair. He is transforming. So we're going to see in this next episode exactly how Kevin is going to be acting. He's going through a phase right now. And in this phase, hopefully he can find himself. He can figure out exactly what he needs to be doing. Based off the previews, he's going to attempt to try to get back or at least talk to Gemma, the homie hopper. Then Nina finally tells the truth, y'all, because we already knew she couldn't hold no water. We know Nina's character. She cannot keep a straight face at all, right? So Dre's like, what's going on? And she tells her, look, I slept around. I messed up. And you would have thought somebody died the way that Dre was going on. Dre was breaking down. I'm like, man, who died? No, she just found out the truth. And truth hurts, man. It's hurting. So we're going to see how challenging this is going to be. Hopefully Jada was right that Dre is not just going to walk away. I guess we got to wait and see how that all plays out. But man, you would have thought somebody had died the way that Dre was acting. Then we get to the conclusion of Lance. And y'all, Lance did not make it. He's done for. Cherry's brother is not here anymore. Your boy Jamal has caught a body. And Trey is right in the middle of it. He's like, man, I can't be dealing with all this. We know that probably Jamal's probably going to go to jail. I was hoping that Vic Manson's character will be all right. But does not look like that's going to be the case. Your boy Trey comes back, has a conversation with Duda. He's like, man, what we going to do about this whole police thing? Defunding them, I don't know if that's going to work. Duda's still sticking to the game plan of defunding the police and figuring out a way to, of course, police the community within the people. But he tells Trey, you need to be more careful. And y'all know how Duda is. He is warning Trey because he does not want this to fall back on him at all. This is how Duda has always been. Even though he defunded the police and he needs someone to go out there and protect the community. See, Trey is connected to Duda and he does not want him being caught up with nothing and anything coming back on him. I just don't know how this is all going to work out and play out, man. This is all over the place. You need to figure out a better way to help the people of Southside Chicago, man. Your girl Keisha is having dreams of the sicko Amari from last season. And of course, she has a dream of not Rusty Ronnie, Rescue Ronnie. She has a dream of him protecting her, coming in there, rescuing her from that sicko. And of course, the fan theory from last season. This is something that the fans have been saying since last season, that Keisha was going to name her baby Ronnie, which we already knew. This prediction came true. She said, you know what? I'm going to name you Ronnie. I'm going to name you the person that rescued me, the person that shot Coogie. That's what I'm going to name my baby. Very predictable. Something that we already knew was going to happen down the line, which I guess it does make sense. She has that connection with Ronnie, and you can tell she's going to name the baby Ronnie because they kind of waited so long to name the baby. It was like a build up to naming the baby, and that's exactly what she did. So we're going to see how that all is going to play out with your girl Keisha in dealing with this, and also dealing with society judging her on her actions. Overall, man, this was a crazy episode, man. Like I told you, it was up and down. We got action. We got good storytelling. We got that party with your boy Emmett. We got secrets being told. We got Dre flipping it. Of course, finding out the truth about Nina. At the end of the day, certain storylines are going to blow up. This whole trap house, the whole girls thing, it did get solved finally. As I told you guys, I don't believe that that's the last time we're going to see Nuck If You Buck. And then based off these previews, I just don't know, man. Kevin and Gemma and Jake, man, I'm telling you right now, Kevin, you need to leave Gemma alone. Leave it alone. She's for the streets. Trust me. It seems like Jake's going to be pissed off. I told you guys, this storyline, this love triangle, it's just getting started. In next week's episode, oh man, you think Kevin was in his feelings. Watch how Jake acts when he realizes that Gemma, deep down inside, misses Kevin, and she probably really wants to be with him. How is your boy Jake the Snake going to act then? I can't wait to see it. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support. We got 3 more episodes left of season 4 of The Chi. So far, man, the season has been very solid, very good. I can't wait to see how it's all going to play out. And also, man, hopefully we see the return of your boy Rashad. As I told you guys, I want to see Jason Weaver's character in this show more. Hopefully we see that in the very next episode of The Chi. So you guys let me know what you think about that as well. But thank you for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all for the next one. So be ready for the What to Expect video tomorrow. But let me go out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.